almost halfway through the NFL season.
Yep.
We're going to do a little blind reveal MVP. Do we call it a depth chart? Starter, backup, practice squad, or third stringer.
I like that.
All right, a little blind reveal. One of us might have hamburger style. One of us might have hot dog style. Doesn't matter. Let's reveal and then talk out who we got. Oh, baby. Any agreement? We haven't seen any agreement.
Well, you guys didn't write people's names. You guys
You
wrote
wrote
nicknames.
fun names. I wrote one for fun.
Who's him?
Yeah.
Take a guess who's him.
Lamar.
Thank you.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson.
Jeray, our boss, knows
see,
who it is.
Let me see who you got. Let me see.
So I got King Henry. We're actually closer than we thought.
Let me explain to you why I got King Henry number 1. It's partly because
Never gonna happen.
of how comfortable and easy he's made Lamar Jackson's life. Lamar Jackson is so cozy. The run game is so impactful. Everything that King Henry has brought to the team is what they needed and what they were looking for. It's a match made in heaven. He potentially is on pace to have 1,900 yards. People talking about him pushing for 2,000. I think if the 1 year that we don't get a quarterback, it would be because he made his quarterback's life so much easier and was so impactful by these huge explosive runs. He has an explosive run every game. He leads the league and runs, I think, a 15-plus yards.
I want to know last running back to win the MVP.
Adrian Peterson.
Yeah,
AP.
which is how long ago?
2012.
2000, 2K.
He's just up against a mountain. I like it. You could also make the case, so he's making Lamar's life easier.
And for me, we're week 8. He's the MVP right now for me.
That's crazy.
Why Josh Allen?
Josh Allen.
Because all I see from Josh Allen
Can I get my case?
he beats up on bad teams, and then when he plays the really good defenses, he has trouble.
He's on his way to the Pacific Northwest for a nice quality win against the Seahawks.
Okay.
I'm just curious what the least amount of interceptions for an MVP is, because this man has 0. If we're talking about not a blemish on the record, not a bad stone unturned, we're 7 weeks, 8 weeks in. He doesn't have an interception.
And a guy that has turned it over at an alarming rate
18
throughout
interceptions last year, second to Dak, career high, loses his number one asset, is throwing a Madden 78 overalls all over the place. and my favorite line, and not only is it just the no interceptions, he's top 5 in touchdowns. He has the number 1 QBR in the league, and he's just outside of the top 10 in yards. So if they're an 11-win club and he has 2 interceptions and he's top 5 in touchdowns and he's number 1 in QBR, is he not in the conversation?
I got him number 3 here. And
I just think the no interceptions is unbelievable. How long could he possibly keep that going?
You basically just described Aaron Rodgers' MVP season with
4
the Packers.
interceptions, right?
4 picks, 37
picks.
touchdowns. Yeah.
He's not going to get to 37 tugs.
And now I picked Josh Allen to win MVP preseason because I knew he would have so much on his shoulders and would have to produce a bunch. So, yeah, Josh Allen's in the conversation. I got him here at 3. The reason I have Jared Goff here at number 2 is because he's been awesome. Off of play action. We just talked about the Minnesota Vikings have the most vaunting defense we've seen in quite some time. He went out against the blitz. They blitzed him 70+% of the time. He was perfect the first half of the game. He was
3 straight. Doesn't he have 3 straight perfect QBRs?
I mean,
3 straight perfect QBRs.
Jared Goff has been playing absolutely lights out, and that is the best team in the NFL for me.
The only thing, I guess, in process of elimination, because we are in similar thinking, is there's assets in balance to the Lions and there's assets in balance to the Ravens. Guess who has no one, really, except for James Cook, Dalvin's brother?
Right.
Josh Allen. So we both don't have Mahomes.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
We got to talk it out. This is wild because
I don't understand how he's number 2 in Las Vegas, Nevada.
It's got to be win. It's on the futures board.
He has more interceptions than touchdowns.
It's actually, if you do like the blind resume, not the blind reveal, it's fascinating who his stats compare to. But I guess situationally, he's still finding ways to win games, and that's at least the case for why he's on the Vegas board, right?
Yeah,
they're 5-1 on the against the spread number, and the last team on the mountain without an L.
It has to be an exposure thing. I think that's why he's second in odds to an MVP. If they were to drop him down the board, they would just take a ton of money on him.
Does
And
the
they're
narrative?
undefeated.
How much do you think the
And
narrative?
now they add Hopkins.
I know, but does the narrative of him not throwing anyone, or just like, all right, they lost Hollywood Brown preseason, then they lost Rice in September, then they lose Juju. It's just like anyone they're adding, they're losing. Kelsey's not even performing. Is that baked into the price?
Oh, that he's out there doing it by himself.
Sort
essentially with
of
no
like
talent.
Josh Allen, but just
Yeah.
getting the Mahomes treatment.
Yeah, I believe that's probably part of it. But overall, he hasn't been playing good football. He's been playing very specific, rise to the occasion football in big spots. But overall, the numbers aren't there. But the team is 6-0. It's tough. I don't think that warrants you an MVP though.
What's the payout for Derrick Henry right now? Because that from a value perspective is worth a thought.
Probably like 20 to
plus
1.
4,000 or 5,000.
That's-
40 to 50 to 1.
Depending on where you shop.
Right now in the
That's not
NFL, the MVP of the league, if we were giving it out right now today, it's Derrick Henry.
That's the same odds as Caleb Williams.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's disrespectful to Caleb Wood. No, I'm just kidding. All right, that's our blind reveal there. Almost similar thinking. I like where you're at.
Shout out Lamar.
We're gonna have to work on nicknames with you, Alex,
And penmanship.
and penmanship.
How do you not know Lamar's hand?